What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? This is your boy Food Junkie coming at you with another video to work. You know how we do it when we're at work. Y'all keep me company and hopefully I keep you guys slightly entertained. We got Bible to talk about anybody and everybody, anything and everything. It is what it is. I have a few questions. First and foremost, let me start by saying I'm happy that certain individuals decided not to go live yesterday. I'm happy that people decided to take some time to let this mess that people are experiencing kind of seep in so they can get the lessons that they need to get from it and things of that nature. I'm happy that people are, doing them, being them, doing what they need to do in order for them to be their best person and come out of this on the other side, hopefully better than which they came into it. I have a couple questions though about the situation. And the situation I'm talking about is a situation between that has turned into a situation between Jay Wilson and Mila Noah. Not the situation between Jay Wilson losing his job and the ramifications of that, because if you don't get it, I can't make you get that. But and also not about the line aspect, because I did more than enough videos about line and hubris and accountability and things of that nature. More than enough for that. Y'all know I only talk about certain things for so long before I get tired of hearing about it, because I know what I need to do in order for me to come out being the best person I need to be. There's a couple questions that arose me rewatching or watching certain videos for the first time. And although I talked about the situation quickly, I didn't really hear it myself. I just heard what was being said and what was being submitted in chats and things of that nature. One question I have is this whole thing about colorism. That confuses me, because Jay Wilson said out his mouth, black people seem to be enamored with certain people, and it seems as though the more melanin you have in your skin, the less likely people are to believe you. Jay Wilson, who is that for? Is that for society as a whole? Is that the propaganda that has been said? Or are you jumping on the bandwagon of conversations that people have about colorism, and you're using that as one of your deflection techniques? Because like I mentioned the other night, you talk about someone using their skin tone or lack of melanin in their skin, or the color of their skin, red, yellow, dark, medium, whatever the case may be, whatever, as a tool to get them ahead. You do that. You call yourself Sexy Red. You are the one who pronounced yourself as Sexy Red. So you're telling us, or want us to believe, that Mila Noah is using, quote unquote, her light complexion as a way of getting over and getting by on people. But you don't want us to believe that you try to do the same thing by calling yourself Sexy Red? See, that's the question. See, it's stuff like that that I think about. While y'all are busy looking at the glittering lights and the flashing lights and jumping on bandwagons and things like that, I'm actually listening to what people are saying and trying to not really psychoanalyze, but understand what's the meaning behind those words. You said because she's a light-skinned or fair-skinned woman that people are more likely to believe her opposed to you. But you yourself self-coined yourself, or coined yourself, I should say, not self-coined, but coined yourself Sexy Red. What's up, babies? How y'all doing? What is that? Not trying to play off the complexion or tone of your skin. One could ask the question, because you're fair skinned, do you think that you're more attractive then? You're more apt to be believed? And then that comes to the question, is that why you lie so much and so easily? Because you think that because you are fair skinned, you are Sexy Red, that people are more apt to believe what you're saying, more apt to take what you're saying as fact, because you are, quote unquote, Sexy Red. So babies, how y'all doing? See, is that why you lie so easily, so frequently? Is that why the lies roll off your tongue? Because you're so used to, in your mindset, getting what you want or being believed because you are articulate, you speak well, and you're sexy red. That you tell it. Are those the things that you think are your greatest attributes? So you're trying to deflect and make it seem like someone else thinks that as well about themselves? See, I'm confused by, can y'all hear me, first of all? Because I'm on my earpiece. And like the video, please, you guys. Like the video. I know y'all, a lot of y'all just watching and want to hear the mess what's not, but y'all know I don't really do mess like that. I just try to come at you guys with truth, honesty, facts, my opinions, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of shit every once in a while, but nothing harmful or hurtful. But just all in one little package that I think makes sense. So you're trying to spread this narrative that V. Lenore is using her attributes to get what she wants. V. Lenore's not me, baby. I am the one who uses sexcapades and sexpionage to get what I want. See, like I told y'all a while ago, I know my power. I know my attributes. I know what I get with all this. And it's not just the skin tone or skin texture. Let y'all tell it, the gravel that's on my face. It's the whole package that I do. It's what I exude from my pores that allows me to know that attractive people, well-spoken people, regardless of your skin tone, have a better, easier lot in life. I know that. I told you that a while ago. But it's not the skin tone. It's the individual. It's the confidence. It's the sexiness that I exude that allows me to do what I need to do and get what I want. So regardless of what y'all say on here about me, about how I look, I'm ugly, this and that third, shit. I know what I get based on how I look when I walk into a room. But enough about me. More about y'all. Jay Wilson. See, your argument doesn't make sense if you're trying to throw that argument at V. Lenore. Because you call yourself sexy red. You come on here as if you think that because you're sexy red, you can do and say whatever you want to do and say. People don't supposed to call you out on it. But people like me, who also click some of the same boxes that you click, come on here and tell you, I see you. I see you for who you are. I see you for the weak individual that you are. I see you for the scared individual that you are. All this fake confidence, all this hubris that you exhibit isn't real. Isn't something that I see exudes from you. See, when I look at you and look at the camera, you see it in my eyes. You don't see sadness. You don't see anger. You don't see all those things. Remember, you called me an angry gay man. Why am I angry, baby? I'm everything that you wish you were. Why would I be angry when I exhibit and inhabit everything that you say you are, that you're not? See, y'all realize that I was looking through my videos and I was trying to figure out, when did I really start coming on here and talking about this whole Jay Wilson thing and his downfall and destruction? About a month ago is when I really started talking about this, and I was focusing on, I didn't know what. I told y'all my ESPN works really, really well. Really, really well. I mean, I can tell you exactly when, where, what, and time, but I'm going to tell you what. You know what I'm saying? Remember about a month ago, I made the video, see? Y'all see what happened just here? This little motorcycle, you get all banged up. Dude, you still have a red light regardless of the motorcycle or not. Oh, see. That thought right there I just had was real nasty, and I just pray it doesn't happen to him. Well, like I thought, I hope he crash and burn, because you're doing too much for no reason. If y'all can go through what's in my mind at times, it's real nasty, real ugly. But anyways, like I was saying, about a month ago, I did that Mad Day Monday, the expose, Spirit of a Woman Beater. Remember that? little video I made pertaining to Jay Wilson threatening Kimmy and all the women that he threatened on here and harassed on here. That video. So someone ran to go tell Jay Wilson, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Food Junkie was talking mess about you, this and that, da 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 da. And I was in the chat. And of course, he does what he always does. Well, I don't watch and da 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 da, and I don't do this, da 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 da, blah blah blah, this, blah that. And so I dropped down. I hit his link to explain to him, this is what I said. And it wasn't something that I just point out what it was. Just like I've done several times to other people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people that I like, people I don't like, whatever. I'm gonna give the same energy to everybody. It is what it is. So Jay Wilson, it was Jay Wilson and Olivia on the panel. I came up there, let him talk because he does what he always does. Well, so I just simply said, are we gonna have a conversation, or are we gonna scream, yell, and disrespect each other? Well, you ain't gonna come on here, and started yelling and screaming. I'm like, so I started laughing because like, I don't understand where this is coming from. All I did was ask a question. You ain't gonna control my panel. You ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna do that. So he clicked me off. He thought I was gonna be like everybody else and stay in the background and expect for him to let me back on your panel. Baby boy, I got my own panel. We're one and the same. I don't need to come on your panel and have thousands of people hear me. As long as for me, as long as I get it off my chest, that's all I need to do. Because I don't care if it's one person, 1,000 people, or 1 million people who hears it. As long as I feel that I get it off my chest and I say what I need to say, that's all I need to do. And regardless of where I say it at or where I do it at, it doesn't matter. So right after that, I came on my channel. He made a video saying the shade has been thrown. And calmly read the fuck out of Jay Wilson. Just like I'm doing now, with a smile. Laughing in his face, let him know that he was wrong. He also got mad at Olivia because he asked her, did I come up with some kind of negative energy? No. Just as aggressive as you are, just as passive aggressive as you are, I'm aggressive the same way. Just like you, this gay, black, Aries man from the South. I may not be from the South, but I am a black Aries man. So the same energy that you exude, that you want people to believe that it's okay for you to exude, I do that as well. The difference between me and you is I have emotional intelligence. I have a moral compass. I can, you know what I'm saying, do what I need to do and not yell and scream and try to belittle people. I just tell you what I see about you. And so what happens is true. So about a month ago, I kind of saw a lot of this transpiring, his downfall, his spiraling out of control. But you know, it is what it is. I see what I see, and when it happens, I'm an asshole that way. I love saying I told you so. I told you so. But back to the Vila Noor and Jay Wilson situation, how this transpired to them. I brought up that situation to let you guys know. The situation with Vila Noor and Jay Wilson is pretty much the same thing with me and Jay Wilson. He let me on his panel, trying to control my narrative. You can control your panel all you want, but you can't control me while I'm on your panel. And that's why I said I will continue to come to your channel and get on your panel and say what I want to say whenever I want to say it. And a couple weeks after that, I went on this panel again. It was me, him, and James talking about something, whatever we were talking about, whatever. And he tried to throw some slick shade. And right then and there, I caught it. I'm like, here it goes. There goes the shade. There it goes. And James was like, oh no. But I laughed because, you know what I'm saying, I already saw Jay Wilson. Now I know who he is. So throwing his little slick shade people was not, he thinks that when you call him out on the slick shade that he does, he's okay to do that and no one needs to say anything about that. My question is, Jay Wilson, back to the Vila Noor situation. You just have to go back and forth on the subject and topics and still stay on point. My thinking was this. If you notice that Vila Noor was in your chat asking questions that you don't want to answer, and she did this thing repeatedly, asking these questions that you didn't want to answer, that made you feel uncomfortable, that kind of pissed you off. What was the point of allowing her on your panel. Now, mind you, you can do what you want to do. You can conduct your panel the way you want to conduct your panel. It's up to you. That is your panel, as you always like people to know. And no one's going to disrespect you on your panel. But what was the point of you allowing someone that was asking questions in the chat repeatedly, that was getting on your nerves, that was pissing you off, that was irritating you and agitating you, to allow them on your panel? You think their energy was going to change? You think that Eleanor's energy was going to change when she got up to talk to you? She said it wasn't an interview, she just had a couple questions. Just like we got on your panel and asked a couple questions. Just like whenever anyone is on anyone's panel and asks a couple of questions. What do you think a conversation is, Jay Wilson? If you wanted to have a monologue, you'll be up there by yourself, just speaking. But if you're trying to have a dialogue with someone, a conversation with someone, what you do is you have a transference of information. They ask you a question, you give them the answer. You may ask them a question, they may give you an answer. But you thought that you were just going to have her up there and you were going to ask those two questions. See, you can't just do what you want to do with adults. I don't care if they're on your panel or not. The choice that you have is to either allow. Those are your choices. Once you make the decision what they do when they're up there, you can control if they're up there or not, but you can't control what they say to you, how they say it to you. Because you only really have two choices. Either keep them up there or take them down. And in my case, you were upset because you couldn't control me. You would never be able to control me. In Eleanor's case, you thought that you was going to intimidate her. Clearly, she's not intimidated by you. See, no one has to be nice unless they want to be nice to you on your own panel. See, where the emotional intelligence kicks in at is when you actually understand that, recognize that, and then decide who you allow on your panel or not. It's not about you allowing someone on your panel and then dictating how they actually act on your panel. It's not about you allowing someone on your panel then trying to control their behavior while they're on your panel. Your only control truly is either to allow them to be up there or take them down. And the desperate will still try to talk to you once you have taken them down. Clearly, you know I'm not desperate. Because what I did was laugh in your face and then went on my own panel and said what I need to say on my panel uninterrupted. But why is it, Jay Wilson? I know you probably taking some time, work some much needed time off, which you need to, good job. But why is it that you think that, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to bring up the colorism situation as related to Eleanor, as a distraction, as a deflection, that people like myself don't see beyond that? Because you yourself call yourself Sexy Red. If you didn't think that mentally in your mind, see, I don't think that because of my skin color, my skin tone, the amount of melanin in my skin, that I'm sexy. Shit, I'm sexy because, baby, that's who I am. I was born this way. I told y'all I'm cocky as hell, I'm conceited as fuck. It is what the fuck it is. And regardless of what anyone else thinks about me, well, it's not shit. I got a mirror. Y'all motherfuckers ain't crazy. Shit, motherfuckers ain't crazy. You may not like me. I may not be your type, but to call me ugly, shit. I don't believe that you believe that. Let's keep this shit real. And they may piss some people off. It may find people may find it funny, hilarious. It may make people upset. Because how can a person with all those visible flaws that we think we see have such confidence when his skin texture is not what I think it should be? Like I said, it's not the color of my skin that makes me sexy. It's the content of my character. It's my every being. It's who I am. I told y'all, my husband is very dark skinned. I wish I was darker than him. I'd even be sexier, I think. I want to be so dark that my tattoos look like you're reading Braille once you see them. That's how dark I want to be. But since I'm not, I do with what I have. Work within the parameters of what I have. But Jay Wilson, you think that being red, having a red tint and tone to your skin, makes you sexy, hence the name Sexy Red. But yet you want to use it now because you think that it's going to work in your favor against Villanova. Because I never heard her say it. I said, I don't watch her, so I don't know. But the one time I did watch her was not, a couple times I did watch replays was not. She never alluded to any part of her being as anything but who she was. I never heard her say she was attractive. I never heard her say she was cute. I never heard her say any of those things about her physical attributes. But then we have jealous people or upset people or mad people who have that mindset, have this colorist mindset, who thinks that because someone is light is better than them. Jumping on this colorism bandwagon. Oh yeah, she's this light-skinned person who thinks she's bad. No, I never heard her say that. I see her conduct herself as an intelligent woman. I see her conduct herself as someone who has confidence in who they are, based on their smarts and their ability to learn and deliver information. Nothing that she has said has anything to do with the way she looks, the color of her skin. Y'all think she's attractive. Y'all think her skin has something to do with that. And that's y'all issue, not hers. And I hope that she don't take on that issue. That's why when I was over there, the night when she had that live, when someone brought it to her attention, she laughed. She laughed at you because it's asinine. Those are my questions. I have questions. Like I have a few questions. You can tell where people's insecurities lie based on what they choose to attack other people with. How they choose to attack other people. Y'all don't understand when I say I watch how you befriend and defriend. I watch how you fight other people with us now, because this tells me how you're going to fight me if you think that you can fight me. It is what it is. It's just it is what it is, y'all. Y'all are so transparent. Even, speaking of transparent, when you said that about her, Jay Wilson, she seems to be come across as being transparent, not as you can see through what she's doing and saying, but as far as you use the word transparent in the words in a way where you say that she is like cellophane, where you can see through her because she's so light. Because what you said was she needs to put some makeup on because she seems to come out a little bit transparent. For real? That's what you said, Jay Wilson. She needs to wear some makeup because she seems to come off a little bit transparent. As if she is cellophane where you can see through her. As if see that she's plastic her. But then saying in the next breath, well, I didn't say anything about her skin color, her skin. But that was a dig at her. That was a dig at her. Why would you go there? Yeah, you're not attacking her. See, y'all are not picking up on these dog whistles that he throw out. These little gaslighting comments that he made. And when someone does pick up on the little dog whistles and gaslight whatnot, he becomes the victim. Oh, I didn't do anything. All I said was, and then you want to switch what you said as if the narrative isn't already out there, like people who are smart enough haven't picked up on it. I don't know why. I know why. Because you're so used to your style and being articulate whatnot. People, I guess, think you're attractive. I never thought you was attractive. Not from day one. People used to argue me down. Oh, he is attractive. He's attractive. He's attractive. Okay, that's what you call attractive. Okay, you know. I'm just saying. I heard a couple people was not who's over here now, but who's also over there. Well, he is attractive, food junkie. Okay, that's your opinion, baby. Don't try to make me believe what you believe. That man has never been attractive to me. That man has never been attractive to me. Attractive to me, I should say. Because I see you for who you are. And your personality makes you ugly. So I can't see past your personality. So therefore, the physical aspect, and the physical wasn't even all that. I mean, I'm just saying, but that's just my own opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, you said she's doing makeup because she sees comes out transparent, picking at her skin complexion, the fact that she's a little bit more fair skinned than some. See, my thing is this. You can't throw out digs and expect people not to understand them or pick them out. Like you said, you are a black gay man, an Aries black gay man. And so am I. Like I said, we're two different types of Aries. The confidence that I exude, maybe I was born with. The confidence that you have, maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. I'm just saying. It is what it is, Jay Wilson. Like I said, I'm happy that you took the day off yesterday. Hopefully you take today off, you take tomorrow off, you take the weekend off, and sit in your situation so you can deal with the situation, how you need to deal with it, what's not. Like I said, I wish you well. I wish you the best in your situation. It can never be me. But, I wish you well in your situation. I know that you're going to work your way through it because as a black, gay, Aries man, that's what we do. We work through our situations and we deal with it. But the question is, are you going to learn from it? Now, they say third time a charm. You done lost 3 jobs since you've been on YouTube that we know of. Well, actually, it's more than 3, but y'all keep saying 3, but it's more than 3. I could point out some things that I've noticed and seen and dealt with over these times I've been doing with Jay Wilson. But y'all say it's 3. Hopefully third time is a charm, Jay Wilson. Hopefully that you learned something from this. Hopefully that you got something from this. Hopefully that the time that you're taking off of YouTube and counting those $300 that you made. See, let me stop being shady. Hopefully that you sitting at home counting those $500 that you made, you know what I'm saying, over these past couple of days, and you get the lessons that need to be got from it, That's how they pick you up like that. There's a little bit of class in me. There's a little class. Even you gotta worry about all that class. But yeah, hope you learn something from it. Hope you get the lessons that you needed to get. Because God continues to allow you to go through stuff until you take away the lessons in which you're supposed to have received from what you dealt with. It starts off as a pebble, then it's a stone, then it's a rock, then it becomes a building that falls on top of you, then it becomes a mountain that falls on top of you. If you don't learn from what you go through, you are going to be bound to repeat it over and over and over and over. And it's going to be more humiliating than normal. Regardless of what you say, you're not humiliated by it. You should be humiliated. But the fact that you're not is that hubris that I've been talking about for the past couple days. It's that hubris that you display. It's that hubris that you don't understand, that you can't grasp and deal with, or haven't dealt with. And I'm not saying deal with it publicly, but if you dealt with it privately, it wouldn't display publicly, if that makes sense. See, I'm not asking you to deal with anything on camera. Please don't. Because don't give me more information than I already have on you. Don't give me more ammunition that I already have on you. Don't give us more information or ammunition that we already have on you. Don't do that by any means. But if you dealt with it privately, it will present itself publicly. If you dealt with the information or the situation privately that you're going through, deal with it privately. Please, by all means, deal with it privately. Don't come on here and say be the same person who's not, but change it around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like my arrogance and my cockiness. Everyone sees it, everyone knows it, but I'm not demeaning anyone else. I'm just letting you know who I am, showing you what I do, who I am. I really don't have to say anything. I can just show you my life. And live my life on camera every once in a while. And come to some type of conclusion. But yeah. Why is it using colorism against as a weapon against Eleanor when you actually use it for yourself as this badge of honor? I'm confused. And if you wasn't going to answer any of her questions, if you wasn't going to answer anything that she asked you, if you wasn't going to, allow her to talk, when you said that she was actually doing stuff in the chat that pissed you off, what made you think that she was going to be differently when she comes to your channel? Get these eyebrows right, y'all. These eyelashes right. But yeah, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, Jay Wilson. You know, like I said, I'm excited that you took the day off. I'm excited that hopefully you're dealing with what you're dealing with privately within the ones who love you, your partner, your friends, your family, dealing with it that way was not opposed to trying to deal with it here on camera. That's a good thing. That's a nice step in the right direction. It really is. Like I said, I don't have any, of course I'm gonna be shady, that's who I am. And you and I aren't friends, we never have been friends. We just tolerate each other. But yeah, those are my questions I have for you, Jay Wilson. Those are my questions. I just want to understand. Why is it that the qualities that you are using for your betterment, you want to use for someone else's downfall? And put that on them when they didn't even say anything like that. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, maybe I'm too analytical at times. Maybe I think too much. I see things the way they are, and that upsets people. Nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. If you don't want me to see it, don't put it on camera. If you don't want me to call it out, don't put it on camera. It just is what it is. I don't know, y'all. But yeah, I just was looking back like, damn. I said this stuff almost a month ago, very similar, about the insecurities and how his downfall is gonna happen. I called it, and a lot of people now, the video that I made several days ago, people are trying to use that now, accountability and hubris, and you got yourself fired. I said all that stuff days ago when it first happened. Now everyone is jumping on that bandwagon now. I'm just saying. It's very funny how, whatever. It is what it is, y'all. But yeah, hope everyone's had a great day. Hope everyone had a great week. Some people had a better week than others. Some people will have a better weekend than others. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you're dealing with, whatever you go through, deal with it. Sit in it. You know what I'm saying? Learn from it. Because when you don't learn from these things that you go through, you're bound to repeat them. And each time, it's going to gradually get worse. Each time, it's going to gradually be more costly to you, mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally. It's going to be worse. It's going to be, more harsh, more severe, because you haven't dealt with it, you haven't learned from it the first time. I'm just saying, y'all, this is your boy Food Junkie. I love you guys. I really, truly do. But as always, it's not important that I love you. It's important that you love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. And respecting yourself doesn't come from you disrespecting someone else. And respecting someone else does not mean that you have to bow down to them. Being humble does not mean bowing down to people. Being humble means just to do a little bit of self-reflection, have a little bit of self-accountability. And you don't have to let people know this, but it shows in your behavior. It shows in your actions. It shows in how you conduct yourself, how you present yourself. You can be cocky. You can be arrogant. You can be conceited. You can be confident. You can be all those things. That shows self-love. But it's how you treat others that will determine your downfall. It's how you respond and react to others. It's how how it's going to show you in your downfall, in your destruction. My self-confidence has nothing to do with me putting someone else down or dogging someone else out. Pointing out people's flaws, pointing out people's insecurities and idiosyncrasies and lies. It's just that. You lied, I call you on the lie. I see something in you. If I choose to talk about it, I choose to talk about it. But that doesn't bring me any type of joy. It doesn't make me feel better about myself because shit, I already feel about myself anyway. I do. Me talking about you doesn't bring me up, it doesn't bring me down. It's just me expressing what I've seen, what you've shown me, I should say. And if I lied, let me know if I lied or not. In the comments, you guys, let me know if I lied or not. Let me know, have in the past couple of days since I've been talking about this situation, have I told any lies whatsoever? I definitely appreciate that. See, I'm open to that. I'm open to that conversation. If I lied, let me know if I lied or not. But let me get inside this building, you guys, and clean these toilets, you know. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Y'all have a great day. Have a blessed weekend. If I don't see y'all again, peace. Can I see this shit?